What's going on, guys? So in today's video, I'll be ranking 5 sweatpants that are all under $150 to determine what the best premium sweatpant is. I will rate each sweatpant based off of 5 factors: price, fit, quality, design, and comfort, and then I will give my overall ranking of each sweatpant at the end of the video. I will also provide specific details of each sweatpant to inform you guys as much as possible about each of the sweatpants. Now, I know that many of you guys are probably thinking that spending over $100 on a pair of sweatpants is insane, but I will say that the sweatpants that I have here are not only great quality, but are also stylish enough to wear outside of the house, especially with how normalized athleisure wear has become. But if you are also looking for quality sweatpants in a more affordable price range, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button because I'll be posting videos about the best sweatpants under $100 and also the best sweatpants under $50 in my upcoming videos. Now, as a reference for sizing, I'm 5'6" with a waist size of 30 and a preferred inseam of 28 inches. Now, the first pair of sweatpants on this list is the Nike Sportswear Tech Fleece Jogger. Most of you guys watching this video probably already know a lot about these sweatpants, whether you've seen your friends wear them or you've seen certain athletes wear them. And so you already know that if athletes who are making millions of dollars are wearing them, they probably come at a steep cost. Well, the price of these sweatpants come in at a cost of $110, which is actually tied for the least expensive sweatpants out of the 5 in this video. Now, moving on to the fit, I'm wearing a size small, and I'll say the fit of these sweatpants are pretty solid. The sweatpants have a tapered silhouette, meaning the pant gets narrower from the thigh to the ankle, which is perfect for my non-existent calves. Because of this, I will say that the sweatpants tend to lean more on the skinnier side. So if you are someone that wants your legs to have a little bit more room to breathe, I would definitely recommend to size up to get a little bit of a looser fit. On the other hand, if you're someone with very skinny legs, I will say that these sweatpants will probably almost fit you perfectly. So if you were to ask me where to place the sizing of these sweatpants on a chart, I would definitely say that it lies more closer to the run's small side. Now, in terms of the length, the sweatpants have a 30-inch inseam, which is standard for most pants. However, that length runs a tad bit long for me, but I won't mark that against Nike because Nike, it's not you, it's me. So overall, I would say that these sweatpants do fit pretty well. However, we do have some tough competition with all these premium sweatpants, so I will rank it 3rd in terms of fit. Now, looking at the design, I really like how the Nike logo isn't big and obnoxious, which Nike can sometimes do with their clothing. I would say that this dark gray heather color or the black color are probably the best color options that Nike offers in these sweatpants. One design feature of the sweatpants that I do like is the black outlining side zipper pocket that extends all the way to the lower thigh. I feel that it just adds some unique design to the sweatpants without making it look obnoxious. Overall, I would say that these sweatpants come in 2nd out of all the sweatpants in terms of design. Moving on to the quality of the sweatpants, these sweatpants are made of 66% cotton and 34% polyester. When I just feel the pants, I could definitely tell that it's a higher quality than your typical H&M or Zara sweatpants. The Tech Fleece fabric definitely adds a lot of quality to the sweatpants. My only concern is that if you were to wash these several times, I feel like it could shrink up on you if you don't air dry the pants or wash them correctly. As a result, I would put it last out of the 5 in terms of quality. Now, in terms of the comfort level, I would definitely say that these sweatpants are a lot more comfortable than your average sweatpant. But out of the ones in this video, I would say that these are actually the least comfortable. For something of this price range, I would have liked the pants to feel like clouds or like I wasn't wearing pants at all, but it didn't really reach those expectations. Now, some other details about these sweatpants are that they have an elastic waistband as well as an outward facing drawstring, which adds a personalized fit to the sweatpants. The pants do not have back pockets, but I definitely feel that that's okay because of the huge black zipper side pocket. The pants also have 2 normal side pockets that don't have zippers, but there is an elastic ankle cuff. And then also, just to talk about the thickness of the sweatpants, they're definitely thick enough to keep you warm in the fall and even in the winter, but I wouldn't say that they are extremely thick like some of the other sweatpants in this video. Next up, we have the men's premium sweatpants from Talentless. Now, starting with the price, these sweatpants come in at a cost of $119, which actually makes it the most expensive sweatpant out of the 5 in this video. In terms of the fit, these sweatpants are a size small, and right off the bat, you can definitely tell that these sweatpants are a lot looser than the Nike ones. However, because these sweatpants are more of a heavier material, the extra fabric doesn't look that bad because the fabric sort of keeps its structure and has a sturdy fit. Personally, this fit isn't really my cup of tea, but if you are someone that likes a more loose fitting sweatpants, these are a great option. So for the sizing chart of these sweatpants, I would definitely say that it runs more on the runs big side. And also the length of the sweatpants are just a tad long for me. And so due to those two factors, I would say that these rank last in terms of fit. Looking at the design, I really like the garment dyed look of these sweatpants in particular because I feel that it really gives the sweatpants a very casual look. The company prides itself in the fact that these sweatpants are amazing to lounge in, but are also stylish enough to wear outside the house, and I definitely agree with that. I can definitely see people rocking these running errands or studying at a cafe. They also offer a variety of colors like evening blue, black, sand, and more. And so overall, I would rank these sweatpants third in terms of design. Now moving on to the quality, the sweatpants are made of 100% heavyweight cotton, and so it really does have a luxury feel to it. And when I say heavyweight, I really do mean it because these sweatpants would keep you extremely warm even in the winter, and that's coming from someone that lives in Chicago. But ranking these out of the 5, I would say that the quality of the Talentless sweatpants are third. And lastly, in terms of comfort, these sweatpants are extremely soft and relaxed fitting, which makes it even more comfortable. The only downside is that because the sweatpants are a little bit more on the heavier side, the weight of the sweatpants can be uncomfortable for some, especially if they're looking for a more lightweight sweatpant. So with that being said, I would rank these sweatpants fourth in terms of comfortability. Some other details about these sweatpants in particular are that they have an elastic waistband and an outward facing drawstring. They also include one back pocket and the 2 standard side pockets. However, one awesome feature about these side pockets is that they actually have another zippered pocket within the pocket. So you can store your keys, phone, or wallet in the zippered pocket to make sure that you don't lose any of your essential items. And lastly, they also have an ankle cuff that is actually super tight, which gives the sweatpants a nice tapered look at the ankle. Next up, we have the heavyweight slim jogger sweatpant from Todd Snyder. These sweatpants come in at a cost of $118, which actually makes it tied for second most expensive out of the 5 sweatpants on this list. In terms of the fit, I'll just come out and say it, the fit on these sweatpants are amazing. 5 out of 5 stars for me. The ones you are seeing here are a size small and almost fit to perfection. The sweatpants have a very nice tapered look to them without looking too tight, which in my opinion is very rare for sweatpants. If I were to place the sizing for these sweatpants on a chart, I would definitely say that it fits true to size. As a result, I would have to rank these first in terms of fit. Looking at the design, there's not too much going on, which I actually like in sweatpants. The color I'm wearing here is a light gray mix, but they also offer colors in black, navy, and salt and pepper. The only real design on these sweatpants is the Champion logo at the top left of the pant, but even that might not be visible depending on the length of your shirt. And then also, you can pretty much see all the stitching on the pants from the outside, which to be honest, I don't really know how I feel about that. I feel like some people who are very particular may not actually like that, while others don't really care. However, because I'm not overly excited about the visible stitching, I'd have to say that these sweatpants come in fourth in terms of design. Now moving on to the quality, the sweatpants are made from 80% cotton and 20% polyester. These again are the heavyweight option, but Todd Snyder also offers a lightweight version of the same sweatpants. But even though these are considered heavyweight, I would definitely say that these sweatpants are still a lot lighter than the Talentless sweatpants that I just went through. But I will say that these sweatpants will keep you warm even in the winter, just maybe not as much as the Talentless sweatpants. Overall, these sweatpants are very high quality, and so I'll have to rank it second in this category. Moving on to comfort, I'll say that these sweatpants are probably the most comfortable out of the 5. I don't really know what it is, but the material inside of the sweatpant is super soft. I didn't think the sweatpants would be this soft because I definitely thought that the heavyweight material would limit the comfortability, but I was wrong. I can definitely see myself working from home in these because of how comfortable they are. And then some other details about these sweatpants is that they have 2 slash pockets with no zippers. They also include an elastic waistband and ankle cuff, which are always a plus in terms of comfortability and fit. And lastly, these sweatpants have an outward facing drawstring as well as a back pocket. And now fourth up, we have the Surge joggers from Lululemon. Now these are the sweatpants that I wore in my top 10 clothing essentials video, which if you haven't seen, I'll provide a link up here. But in terms of price, these sweatpants come in at a cost of $118, which is identical to the Todd Snyder sweatpants, which is tied for second most expensive on the list. In terms of the fit, I absolutely love it. because it's slim fitting but doesn't really feel like it because of the stretchy material. Another reason why I love the fit is because I was actually able to buy these sweatpants in a 27 inseam, which is perfect for me because I like to show my socks when wearing sweatpants. They also offer these joggers in a 29-inch inseam as well as a 31-inch inseam, which allows for better personalized fitting. I would definitely say that these sweatpants fit true to size, and so if you are deciding to buy these sweatpants, just pick your normal size. And so because these are the perfect fit for me as someone who is a little bit shorter and has a nice tapered look, I'll have to say that these sweatpants are tied for first with the Todd Snyder sweatpants in terms of fit. Moving on to the design, again, I really like how there's minimal design because they make these sweatpants extremely versatile. One design detail about these sweatpants is the reflective details on the back of the calf area, which I just find to be cool and unique. The only other design detail of these sweatpants are the Lululemon logo on the back of the pant. But honestly, I would rank these first in terms of design because of the reflective detailing and because it has a more sportier look. Now in terms of the quality, the sweatpant is made from 71% nylon and 29% extra life lycra elastane. Now if you're wondering what the heck extra life lycra elastane is, so was I. But after looking it up, it's actually a fiber that makes clothing tougher so that it can fight against fading and hold its shape wear after wear. This means that no washing machine can ruin these sweatpants. So even though these sweatpants are extremely lightweight, the pants are extremely durable and keep its shape. So because of that, I'll have to put these first in terms of quality. Lastly, in terms of comfort, these sweatpants are extremely comfortable because they are designed for running and exercise. It has a 4-way stretch fabric, so there's a lot of room for your legs to breathe, which makes these sweatpants ultra comfortable. The only downside is that these sweatpants may not be as comfortable in the colder weather because of the lightweight, breathable material. As a result, I have to say that these come in second in terms of comfort. Some other details about these sweatpants is that they have zippered side pockets, as well as a secure zipperless back pocket that you can store keys or other small items in. The pants also have zips at the cuff, so you can really play around with the amount of tapering at the ankle. Lastly, we have the Nike sportswear joggers. Now these may look like the Nike sportswear tech fleece joggers, but these are actually made from a completely different material. In terms of the price, these sweatpants come in at the same cost as a Nike Tech Fleece jogger at $110, which makes it tied for the least expensive sweatpant on this list. Moving on to the fit, these sweatpants fit really nice around the thigh area, but also have tapering towards the ankle. In terms of a sizing chart, I would say that these sweatpants fit true to size. And again, these sweatpants fit a little long for me, but anyone who's 5'8" or above really shouldn't have a problem in terms of the length. But overall, I would rank these sweatpants fourth in terms of fit. Now looking at the design, there's a Nike logo on the left thigh, which you may not even be able to really see if you choose the black color. These also include a black outline for the big zippered pocket, which again isn't too noticeable in the black color, but is much more noticeable in the gray, blue, and red colors that Nike offers. The last thing that I will say about the design of these sweatpants is that you can also see the stitching on these sweatpants similar to the Todd Snyder sweatpants. And again, because I'm not a big fan of the visible stitching, I'll have to rank these fifth in terms of design. Moving on to the quality, these sweatpants are made from 66% rayon, 30% nylon, and 4% spandex, and so it definitely has a more stretchier feel. As a result, these sweatpants won't really shrink in the wash. I would say that these sweatpants are just above the Nike Tech Fleece jogger in terms of quality and sit at 4th place. And lastly, in terms of the comfort level, man, these sweatpants are right up there in terms of comfiness. It's made from a lightweight double knit fabric, which makes these sweatpants insanely soft and comfortable. I could definitely sleep in these any day of the week. I'd say that these fall right under the Lululemon and Todd Snyder sweatpants, but I will say that it is very close. Some other details about these sweatpants is that they have an elastic waistband and an inward facing drawstring. It also has a zippered back pocket, which is an added plus. And lastly, they have ribbed cuffs, which help keep the pants in place and give you that typical jogger sweatpants style. So with all that being said, let me break down the final ranking of each of the sweatpants. Finishing at number 5 on my top sweatpants list is the Talentless men's premium sweatpant. And that isn't a knock to these sweatpants because at this price range, you're going to get great quality no matter what sweatpants you go with. You could definitely tell that these sweatpants are made with high quality because the fabric is durable and very sturdy. However, the fit of the sweatpants was just a little bit too loose for my liking, and the length was also an issue for me. Now at number 4, we have the Nike sportswear joggers. While these sweatpants were ultra comfortable, the design of the stitching as well as the fit just wasn't perfect for me. Now at number 3 comes the Nike Sportswear Tech Fleece Jogger. Though these were considered the least comfortable out of the 5, these are still extremely comfortable compared to your average sweatpant. But the design of these sweatpants as well as the tapered fit really brought these sweatpants into the top 3. And then at number 2 I have the heavyweight slim jogger sweatpant from Todd Snyder. Everything about the Todd Snyder sweatpants were close to perfection, except the design, as I am just not the biggest fan of visible stitching. And then of course at number 1, the best sweatpants in my opinion is the Lululemon Surge Joggers. The fit, design, and comfort level of these sweatpants are just too good to pass up. And now that's all that I have in this video. Hopefully this video gave you a better sense of some premium sweatpant options. If you liked the video or found it informative, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to see content similar to this in the future, such as the best sweatpants under $100 and the best sweatpants under $50, click that subscribe button as I post fashion videos every week. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.